Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Trigger Warning Radio. I am your host, the Kaiju Conservative. Feels good to say those words again. It really does. Even though I keep I keep forgetting almost how that went because it's been so long since I've done it. So anyway, second video since I've started coming back, and I wanted to open this one with a question for all of you out there, and that question is, how do you know when a truck rumbles by when you hear it on this video? No, that's not the question. I'm outside recording this because that's where I have to be because everybody's home. So how do you know when you are corrupt, irredeemably corrupt as hell? When the Obama administration's former ethics advisor is calling you a corrupt asshole. That's exactly what's going on with the Jokementia administration, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me explain this a little bit because you may not be aware of this, but Hunter Biden is now an artist. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it either. I mean, lots of great artists have been on drugs, so yeah, sure, why not? Hunter Biden, crackhead, he can be an artist. Why not? He's been drawing stuff that's like, I guess would pass an intro to art class in college, maybe. I don't know. I better artist running around my high school freshman class, but yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, it's fine. It's great that he's doing art. I do art myself. It's great stress relief. It centers the mind. It helps you focus. It keeps you sharp and intelligent. It can be murder on the hands, but depends on the type of art that you're doing. Yeah, my hands hurt so much doing so much miniature painting. But anyway, neither here nor there. I'm getting off track, going on a tangent. So yeah, I mean, it's great that Hunter Biden's doing art, and it's great that he's trying to make a living off of his art, and that he's going to be selling paintings for like $500,000 a pop. Yeah, just let that sink in a moment. Hunter Biden, crackhead, pornographer, homemade pornography, by the way, who has exposed himself, allegedly, to family members, underage family members, allegedly, who has never done art before, ever, is selling off his paintings for $500,000 a pop. And the Jokementia administration is saying, no, this is not influence peddling at all. He's just selling his art. That's all he's doing. He's just making art. He's selling it. What's wrong with you, bigots? Oh, God. I'm glad there's no more mean tweets. Aren't you? So glad there's no more mean tweets. But it gets better. It gets so much better, as these things always do. So, of course, people are starting to ask questions, and one of those people asking questions was former Obama ethics chief Walter Schaub. And he has actually been one of the few people on the left that has been very vocal about how fucking shady all this shit absolutely is. And you know what? He's right. He's absolutely right. This is shady as shit. Or it would be if they weren't selling the paintings to anonymous buyers. Oh, okay. Oh, they're anonymous buyers, so he's not going to know who they are. He's not going to be, he's not gonna have any contact with these buyers. So, okay, so it's not influence peddling then, because he doesn't know who's going to be buying his paintings. Except he's going to be meeting everybody who's buying his paintings at a party. But they're anonymous. They're totally anonymous. But he's going to meet them at a party. And everybody's supposed to be fine with this. Fucking clown world. It's no longer a meme. It really isn't. The Jokementia administration is arguing with a straight face that there's absolutely nothing unethical about this at all. that this is not influence peddling because they're anonymous, even though he's meeting them at a party. He's meeting these anonymous buyers at a party. He's not going to know exactly which one is buying his paintings. That's circle back Jen Psaki. That's exactly what she said at a press conference a couple of days ago. That is exactly what she said. And this is supposed to mean that this is all above board. That this is all gravy. It's all good. It's all good. We ain't gonna know who they are. There's a system. They have a system, guys and gals, for maintaining these secret identities of these buyers. We don't know what the system is at all, of course, because fuck you, peasants. We don't have to explain ourselves to you. Oh, it's just it. It really is it. The arrogance and just the sheer stupidity of it all. It's baffling. Say what you want about Obama. He never had a family member selling paintings to quote unquote anonymous buyers that he met at a party in a veiled attempt to buy access, because that's exactly what this is. That's regardless of what the Jokementia administration says. That's exactly what the point of these paintings is. It's essentially money laundering. They're going to be buying access by buying Hunter's paintings. You buy a painting, maybe you get an audience with the president, or maybe you get an audience with, some secretary, or maybe some favorable legislation that you like gets put on the docket or something. I guarantee you that's exactly what this shit's going to be. That is exactly what this is going to be. It is shady as shit. And Walter Schaub, God bless his soul, is one of the few leftists that's calling out the Jokementia administration on this. And the other day he tweeted, "Well, when I'm right, I'm right. Hunter Biden will meet with prospective buyers of his absurdly overpriced presidency profiting art. Good grief, the president has such a blind spot on this issue." Yeah, it's not a blind spot. I really hope he and his son come to their senses. Oh, you almost had it, Walter. You almost had it. you were you were almost right there. And he continued. By the way, I'm getting all this from a Breitbart story, but this is all out there. Do your own Google search. You can look this up. But Schaub continued, and he said, "So the art dealer to whom the White House outsourced government ethics has arranged for Hunter Biden to meet with the Richies who will bid on his art. Oh yes, with pleasure. He's looking forward to it. It is like someone debuting in the world, and of course he will be there." Oh, Walter, like I said, I love this guy. This isn't the first time he's called out the Jokementia administration for corruption, and the fact that it's a former Obama official doing it is just absolutely delicious, because Jokementia's administration is made up of almost nothing but former Obama officials. We even got Jen Psaki back in the saddle as press secretary. She was god awful before. She's even worse now. 4 years did not make her any smarter. I can tell you that. Walter, you were almost there. You almost had it until you expressed hope that Hunter and his dad would come to their senses and talked about how the president has a blind spot for this. The president doesn't have a blind spot for this. There's no blind spot here. Everybody in the White House knows exactly what this is, exactly what the purpose of these quote-unquote art pieces are, exactly what these buyers are expecting to get out of their $500,000 paintings that probably wouldn't pass muster in an intro to art class. Maybe you could get a C minus, maybe. I'll give him a C minus. That's as high as I will go. Folks, you don't know how many starting artists, not even breakthrough artists, how many starting artists do you know that are selling their paintings for $500,000 a pop? Name one, other than Hunter Biden. Name one artist that when they started art and when they started selling their paintings and making a living off their paintings, name one artist who sold a painting, who sold one painting for $500,000. You can't, because that's not normal. Even established artists don't sell paintings for $500,000 a pop. It's not something that happens in the art world. You know what sells for $500,000 a pop? Old paintings by famous artists who are dead. That's what sells for $500,000 and more a pop. Not brand new paintings from crackheads that barely even know what art is. That does not sell for $500,000 a pop. And Jokementia knows this. The White House knows this. Kamala Harris might know it, but I mean, she's dumber than Hillary Clinton, so she probably doesn't know a damn thing that's going on there. Um, to be fair, Jokementia doesn't know what's going on over there half the time either. But I will guarantee you, everybody in the White House knows exactly what's going on with this. Everybody in the White House knows that these people are not buying these paintings because they are art aficionados or because they want to help Hunter Biden's budding art career. That's not why they're doing this. They are doing it to buy influence. They are buying a crappy painting for $500,000 that's probably going to go in the dumpster anyway when they buy it. They're buying these shitty paintings because they know that through buying those shitty paintings, even though Hunter doesn't know who they are, somebody knows who they are. Somebody working with the White House knows who these people are. They're not 100% anonymous. Hunter Biden's fucking meeting them at a fucking party, for God's sake. So everybody knows who these buyers are. Everybody knows what they expect to happen when they buy these paintings. They are expecting to buy influence. They are expecting to buy access. That is exactly what's going to happen. Everybody knows it, and it's so obviously corrupt that even a former Obama official is looking at it and going, guys, what the fuck are you doing? This is fucking horrible. That's how bad this is. That is how bad this shit is. And it's only 6 months in. That's the funny. That's you laugh because if you don't, you're gonna cry or you're gonna run off screaming. But it's only 6 months in, and it's not gonna get any better. It's gonna get a whole hell of a lot worse. So buckle up, strap in, ladies and gentlemen, because it's gonna be one hell of a bumpy ride. Uh, anyway, let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. As always, if you liked what you saw or heard or whatever, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification icon as I throw my phone on the ground, so that way you will always know exactly when I upload another video, and I will see you all next time.